Greetings everyone, it's Grover here. We have a player replay submission. This one is sent in by Puddin, but first let's get the bloody controls for the full interface mode started. There we go. So this is sent in by Puddin597 on the North American server. He is in a Yamato on the map Shards. I have a CV per team. As you can see, 5 battleships, 4 cruisers, and the 2 destroyers per team. Good mixture from mainly T10s and 8s, so pretty decent split between the forces. So on the good guys, we have an Ohio, Yami, Lion, North Cal, Bismarck, Salem for DPM of Smolensk, Balti, and a Tonnerre with a Fletcher and Cossack. And as you can see on the reds, we have Kerfus, Colombo, Missouri, Kansas, Busy. You got another Des Moines, Salem. So there's a fair bit of DPM on each team with a midway per team. Now Puddin's, I give him kudos. He's slowly about half speed going towards Bravo. With a CV in the game, I generally don't try and take up this middle position because then you tend to get focus fired. But he's got balls. He's got balls of steel. Does young Puddin. First salvo off onto a GK. $9K, not a bad return for that first salvo. This Salem, there's only 4 boats, 5 boats in Kinakaze's Upper Charlie, but as you can see with the Navigator mod, and he's popped his spotter plane, the Salem's slowing down here. Maybe he thinks he's going to get into the smoke from the Kinakaze, which isn't a bad plan. Puddin single fires these salvos, trying to get a good sit in through there. 2 pens, 2 over 3 pens, 26k, that did hurt the Salem. Tonnerre's down already. GK has ripped into the IGN Tier 8 cruiser. So a boat down on so far, so let's see how we go. A few good targets. Salem's still there. No. Yeah, I'd nearly say that rock would block it. Yeah. You're rock blocked, Puddin, you're rock blocked. We do have the Kansas and the Chappie coming at full speed here. They are both showing their side. Puddin is dark, so he can navigate at whim, and the opposition don't really know they're being targeted. The Chappie's, ooh, demean. Nice lead time. Des Moines is obviously turning into this. Hopefully he will straighten. He got shot at. Yeah, hitting X sometimes can be a bit annoying. Good patience here. So it looks like the enemy have pushed numbers deep into Alpha. That Chappie has been caressed. There's not much left of him left. So 53,000 damage and not even 4 minutes into the game. The Chappies are good here. Taking out any enemy raider with DPM boats helps the team. Midway has noticed the aggressive stance that Puddin has gone forward with here, so he's hopefully trying to make Puddin pay for this. We can still see at Alpha, the Cossacks put himself into a corner of no return. Bismarck's kiting out, the Cossack shouldn't be in that position. North Cal, there's not much really to stop that Charlie push other than kiting out and putting numbers there to slowly sponge it up. But we'll see what happens there. Oh, Des Moines comes up and Puddin sees it. He's going to wait for this rock. No need. The rock says, I'm not going to rock block you. This looks good. It looks good. Smolensk is down. 5 over pens. My God, Puddin. My God. Robbed. Bismarck is down. So the Greens get a boat back. Will the reload? Looks like that Des Moines is slowing down. Oh, jeez. I don't think he likes living. That Des Moines. I hope his clan name is important of things to come.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
It is. It is. He lived up to his clan name. He got banged. Or bang, sorry. But definitely, oh no, Baltimore, no, don't do it. Speed up. Don't give Puddin 2 from 2. No, Balty's nearly dead. So even though they're at 2 boats down, the Reds have definitely lost some hit points here at Alpha to securing it. Bismarck's down, so North Carolina's the only thing holding back the savage horde of 4 vessels from Charlie. Cossack really has to get out of Dodge. If the CV starts lighting him, he will not be long for this world. That means, other than North Cal, notice no one's actually gone to Bravo. There were 2 DDs per team, so I actually find that interesting that the flanks have been so heavily pushed. Look at that GK giving it up. Cossack's down, yeah, once you get into the CV, and the Missouri's got the 9.5k radar, that was really, really a foregone conclusion. The Carolinas sailing to his demise, in my opinion. He already, I would nearly be angling in and accelerating away so they're always outside your minimum detect, because that way you can go dark if you're being focused too much. The CV's going to keep him lit, he's going to get focused. He's done a gamer turn here, showing his broadside, and he's going to get spanked. Misery's turning in, so these may not touch too much. Yeah, only the 1 overpen. Still, it actually doesn't look an uneven game. The green team's only down 1 extra boat, though the Cal's going to make it 2. Cap points are going to become maybe a potential issue. Nice vision on the Salem here. Don't get that shot off. You can see the DD spotted at Alpha. Balty, CV and Puddin next on the rampaging horde coming in from Charlie. 120k though. 7.5 minutes, that's a pretty good warm-up score there of damage. To be honest, there are some games where people are in 7-8 minutes in, they have barely hit a shell, so good shooting there by Puddin. Colombo's gonna be brave to take the shot through the nose. Yeah, Colombo's eating a whole chunk. He's getting a bit of focus fire here. Trying to spank him through the nose. What does that do? Lovely 12k, 5 penetrations. CV's noticed his die predicament. The Baltimore, it's like they're picking off 1 vessel at a time. Lucky kill there on the DD. But the red team here are doing the similar thing. They're now outnumbered, but for whatever reason, they just nose in. They nose in rather than trying to not disengage, but delay the enemy. Rather than delaying it, they're just letting themselves get focused down hard. Ohio is pretty hurt. Puddin's now the only target of opportunity because everyone's just melted behind him. Lined up one after another. Finally, a green vessel touches a cap. Kansas really has to go down here, and then the greens can slightly regroup. CV's been detected, and the love shells are going out to the CV. Nice. Definitely needed that Kansas down. Needed the Ohio to live. He'll get a heal or 2 off. Kitakaze is in Bravo. Nice, just on 10k there, 2 pens. So 170,000, 10 minutes in. there's only the 5 vessels left per side, but all caps down. But the green team's not out of it, in all honesty. As long as this CV can stay alive and they can pick off a boat or two. The laws of the sea do not apply in World of Warships. As you can see, ramming is a frequent event. Ooh, that did look nice there. Just fell a tad short. Lion doing like lion things of HE. There we go, 16k, and Confederate comes up with 3 penetrations. Unlucky not to have another Citadel there. Nearly at 200k, and Puddin's only utilised the 1 heal. There's another one, keeping that hit points nice and healthy. Now, Puddin's doing well here. He's kiting, as I said, he was kiting away. He's doing damage to the ships that were behind him. They've taken a cap, and this is a mistake on the Reds, in my opinion. They probably thought the game was sewn up. Let's just chase the midway. Let's kill the last few boats. They got like a low hit point, no higher. We can't lose this. And there's no need for them to push. Absolutely no need. There are still 3 BBs on the green team. 3 battleships. That's going to have a lot of DPM. The Kamikaze's torps aren't going to do much. Nice punch, 3 pins through the Salem's nose. As Puddin racks up a high caliber as well. Ohio's down, but he was low hit points. Still, the Reds are starting to bleed hit points here. Midway did not go down.
The enemy is about to win.
Lion is getting... Oh, gee. Lion's hit points have dissipated in record time. Kamikaze Z-Lord is just sitting stationary in Bravo Cap. Absolutely facetious, and he's going to pay for that. There goes a third of his health, 2/3 of his health. The CV should honestly, in my opinion, be focusing that low DD, because that DD is going to have the highest DPM for their team. Puddin can easily finish off the Salem and Misery here. GK went down. Like, the Reds are at 800. There is... if I was on the red team, I would be angry. I would be angry at pushing in like this. I enjoy winning, so... So, other than the potential Kamikaze torps, which I don't think he'll take, he is hydroed here, but Puddin's doing the right thing. Salem can't really do much to him. He's wrecking the Missouri. The Salem behind Puddin is dishing out the HE shells, getting fires. Midway spotting from behind, so... Definitely going to their plan. Once this Misery goes down, all Puddin has to do is push around on that Salem. I presume the Kidder's in smoke now, but again, I would have liked to have seen the CV focus hit the Kidder, considering he's so low, even blind, dropping into torps. So when you look at the scoreboard, Green Team Puddin's team is only on 272 points. They only own 1 cap. They're now equal number of ships. AP from the Salem, at least he's doing the right shell selection, hitting that upper belt. He could shoot the rear area of the Yami as well. Does a little bit there, but this should be the end of the Salem. Yeah, look at that. 5 pens, 2 over pens. 258,000 damage and going up. Kidder's on nothing. He is on life support. Torpedoes coming in from the midway. Salem is backing Puddin up. They're going to secure this. There is 5 minutes to go. Enemy CV, potentially midway, could do something. It's going to be tough. Don't know which one he would take. Maybe the Yami. Personally, I'd try and take the Salem out just because of the higher DPM. The midway though hasn't dropped any fighters on the Salem or Yami, so it's left them pretty much to their own devices. You see here, Puddin has actually slowed down. So when he was detected, so if Torps are coming from that northwest, well, the midway did put down fighters. Kudos to him. He's done a nice slowdown. So if there are Torps coming, you wait 30 or 40 seconds potentially, and then you can push out from there. Time is against them though. Time is against them. The enemy team's up to 900. They'll still win on the 1 cap. Enemy midway's up. Gee, not sure why he moved it from there. An ill-timed move. Kitakaze's hiding. Absolutely hiding. So yeah, there's no need to hide now, but they need kills. Oh, double sit. 288,000. I actually really feel sorry for the opposition in this game. The Salem's peppering from behind, the CV's coming in, Puddin's putting shells out into the front of the Kitakaze. He's obviously got no smoke ready, and he is dead. 3 minutes to go. Enemy team could win if he can stay dark, but with the CV in play, hopefully bring out his highest amount of planes available in the squadron, put down a spot or something. Puts up to 3 kills, 290,000. He's still just under half his hit points. He's got no more heals. He's used them all. Salem's about half as well for the Greens. This is a absolute phenomenal turnaround, considering the position and the amount of vessels they lost early on. But it seemed to be a no retreat, no surrender kind of game where everyone decided to just go in and try and stop the opposition with their noses at times. Again, kudos to Puddin and his team. They're going to pull this off. As you can see, 300,000 here. Gets another 306,000. Awesome comeback, 941. Absolutely phenomenal comeback. 300 left on the midway. Kudos to Puddin. Read the minimap. Count the ships in front of you. With the CV, they're generally spotted. Don't push into insurmountable odds. If the enemy team had not pushed into Puddin's position, they could have just held the C and the B cap, and they would have won the game. Multiple times they're in the mid 900s. They would have comfortably won. But unfortunately, they didn't. Puddin had a wonderful victory here. As you can see, 306,000 damage. He's got Confederate high caliber dreadnought, 3 kills, 5 citadels, 2 assisted caps in a battleship, 1 lucky fire. The CV only really did that 1 big drop in him with the torps early on, and then the dive bombers when he was taking Bravo caps. So it really didn't take the CV's eye too much. But let's look at the end XP here. The Salem on Puddin's team, hopefully you complimented him, 2,159, but Puddin in the Yami, 3,500. Let that sink in. 3,500. He had a small Lenskin Baltimore on the winning team get under 500 base XP. That's like literally giving your boats up for nothing and shooting your guns once and twice, getting a fire or a little bit of damage. A lot of your teammates, even the Tonair that got dev struck in the first couple of minutes, came third from the bottom. A lot of your vessels Puddin didn't put up the good fight, but you, the Salem in the midway, carried them through to a victory. Thank you for this wonderful replay. Kudos on staying alive, not giving up, and choosing a good target selection. Enemy lost this game by pushing where they should not have. If you have enjoyed this content, please click subscribe on YouTube. Otherwise, give me a follow on Twitch with the details in the description below. Take care out there, and I'll speak to you later.